Hi there, it's Mary DeCrose at my home in Southington. And as promised a week and a half ago, SOCA, Southington Community Culture Arts, is going to share with you some simple art and creative projects that you can do at home with just things around the house. Do them with your kids, you can do them yourself. And it's just a good, creative, fun way to take up our time while we're in solitary confinement. But really, social distancing is a better word for it. So today we're going to do mandalas. I'm going to show you how to do a mandala. And it's basically from Indian Buddhism or Hinduism. And it's a practice that's used in meditation and using a circle. So this is something that is not quite finished because I haven't put the colors in it. But you start with a circle and divide it into 8 different pieces or 8 different portions. And you work from the center out, and whatever you do in one portion, you do in the next. And it's very methodical and very simple, but at the end it looks incredible. Here's one that was finished, and it's mounted, as you can see, on a piece of colored paper. I like to tear off the edges. It kind of has a more artsy look to it. So let's get started. So of course the first thing you have to do is I found a piece of yellow paper, and I used the cover of a restaurant takeout container to make my circle because it was the perfect size for my paper. So just look around the house. You could use the lid of one of your pots. You could use pretty much anything that has a circle, but you need to have a really good circle to start with. So I cut it out, as you can see, and then the next thing to do, in order to divide it very simply into 8 different sections, you fold your circle, and always fold on a flat surface because you want to meet the edges, especially with this, because you want each portion to be as equal as possible. Then you fold again, so you have something that looks like this. And then to create the 8 pieces, you fold once more, try to meet all your edges before you crease. And then when you open it up, you have your 8 sections. Let's see. Here we go. Your 8 sections. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to grab a ruler, and in order to see where exactly these folds are and where the sections are, you want to take just a pencil that you have at home, and you want to trace where you folded. And so there's 1, 2, and as you do your diagonals, you want to always cross the middle point. And crossing the middle point, which is right here, makes all of the sections equal. And follow the folded line. Sometimes it's a little hard to see, but here we go. So this is what we have to work with. This is what you start with. Now, like I said, you want to work from the inside out. And just keep in mind, whatever you do and whatever mark that you make, you have to make that same mark in all the sections until you've completed the circle. So the middle part, you can do whatever you want. You could do just a circle, and I'm going to make it look like a flower. So in this section, I'm going to put a petal. If you can hear that mewing, that's our older cat who's looking for food right now. He's cute. He's going on 15 this year. His name is Buddy. So as you can see, everything that I do in one section, I do in each section. Okay, so here's my first. So I have, looks like a flower in the middle. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a curved line a little bit away from the flower. I'm going to do a curved line into the next section, connecting the one before. And being very careful to try to make them look alike and connecting one to the other. And something that I like to do when I do something like this, I like to make it a wider piece of work by just putting another one underneath it. So as you can see, it's very methodical, but it's very peaceful, sort of a meditation exercise. It's just another form of doodling, but doodling in a way that's just piece by piece, line by line. Now I think what I'm going to do, you just make it up as you go along. I'm going to put a heart in each one, connected to the petal of the original flower. You can do all kinds of things. You can make it as intricate as you want. You can make it as simple as you want. Oops, that was a mistake. That's why I like pencils. Love pencils, because you can erase mistakes. And my heart. And my heart. All right. So this is the beginning of it, and just you can listen to beautiful music while you're doing this. You could sit with family members or your kids. I think older kids really would be better at this. You don't want to do it fast. It's not a fast project. It's just something to take your time, and you can do some of it and then leave it for another time. So anyway, here we are, our mandalas, meditation, a way to just relax. And hopefully we'll see you again next week or during the week. And keep safe and keep healthy.